everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel XAT Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha Das, and this video is going to be really very important because the majority of comments and the DMs which I'm getting regarding the XAT examination is primarily moving around the VARC section. Now, especially for the folks who are getting good marks in the other section but falling down in the VARC, please understand that VARC is very essential, especially when it comes to XAT, and XAT is always very, serious about the VARC section, because if you compare XAT with any other prominent examination in MBA, you would see that yes, it focuses more on understanding the sentences, it focuses more on critical reasoning, something which the general audience who can speak English बट नॉट अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश कैन बी डिफरेंशिएटेड इनटू. सो आप समझ रहे हो मेरी बात को. एक सेट ऑफ पीपल होते हैं जो लोग कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबली, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू सम क्वेश्चंस और सेंटेंसेस और लिटरेरी वर्क, उसको समझना या इंटरप्रेट करना सबके बस की बात नहीं होती. एंड दिस काइंड ऑफ अ VARC सेक्शन इन दैट is primarily focusing on that literal part. Okay, that एक literal meaning होती है, एक figurative meaning होती है. किसी given sentence का figurative meaning क्या है, उसका डिफरेंस क्या है लिटरल मीनिंग से, उस तरह का. जैसे हिंदी में भी ये चीज एप्लीकेबल होती है कि एक एक लोगों को आप देखोगे सिर्फ वोकैबलरी उनकी सॉलिड नहीं होती हिंदी में. विद द वोकैबलरी दे आल्सो नो वेयर टू यूज अ परफेक्ट मुहावरा, एंड हियर इन इंग्लिश इट्स लाइक idioms and proverbs, right? So where to use what is the meaning, what is the context, why did the author called you a fly? All these things are what makes that RCs and that questions in VARC section different and sometimes difficult also. तो अभी हम कट ऑफ क्लियर करने की बात करेंगे, और उसके साथ ये भी डिस्कस करेंगे that what are the things which you people should at least before the examination give a quick look into. You people are currently practicing questions, if I am right? So the ones who are watching this video for the next year preparation, for you folks, you have to practice more. But I have selected some very important questions from back from my notes. जैसे मैंने अपने नोट्स को निकाला एंड वहां से देखा कि किन किन क्वेश्चंस पे मैंने सर्कल मारा हुआ है, किन किन क्वेश्चंस पर I felt that they are quite tricky and should be paid more attention to understand. And वो लिस्ट तैयार करने में कुछ डेज लग गया, तो उसके लिए सॉरी. एंड हियर इज द लिस्ट व्हिच आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर विथ यू पीपल. सो स्टेप नंबर 1, if you want to really increase your accuracy or at least clear the cutoff of the VARC section in that, the first thing which you should do is focus on critical reasoning. I have told this to many people in the direct DMs which I have received, and also telling this now in this video, that the majority of your questions, whether direct critical reasoning questions or indirect critical reasoning questions in the RCs, so the first thing you have to focus on is the critical reasoning. ठीक है? When you're going around, I'll tell you two things. So please pay full attention while listening to this video. Don't think here and there. Pay full attention over here. Number one thing which you need to do in the examination, what you need to do in the examination is what I'll tell you. And number two, I'll tell you how you need to prepare in the last few days left for the examination. So number one, in the examination, आपको सबसे पहले क्या करना, अगर आप मार्जिन पे काम कर रहे हो, if you are planning to get the marks which is just close to cutoff because you are failing drastically in the VARC section. So for those folks who are not planning to improve the accuracy or rather planning just to clear the cutoff, for you people, skim the paper, skim the VARC section. कम से कम 4 RCs तो आपको मिलेंगे ही, 3 से 4 RCs आते ही हैं. So go through the RCs, okay? Go through the RCs, and what you are supposed to do is, the first step is read the question. If you people have not seen any of my note making RC live sessions, please go to the live tab of my channel and pick any live video. Okay, from there see how I make notes, so you can get an idea of that. Read the question, figure out कि question किस type का है. Fact based question है या inference based question है. Fact based questions are those which are directly, whose answers can be directly picked out from the passage itself or from your general knowledge of some words. And inference based are like what the author thinks about, what is strongly in support of something, what is weakening the argument, critical reasoning oriented questions basically. So those RCs which have more fact based questions, please start with those RCs, okay? And to be very honest, at least 4 questions minimum तो आपको ऐसे मिल ही जाएंगे जो fact based questions होंगे. So you can, gather some amount of confidence from those questions. Now don't think that all the four will come from a same passage. No, there will be divided, that will be divided across all the passages. तो पढ़ने तो आपको सारे passages हैं. जब भी आप कोई passage skip करते हो तो सिर्फ आप उसकी शक्ल देख के उसको skip नहीं करते. You should skip the passage only when you read it once and you see that you're not able to connect it with the questions. Then only skip the passage. Don't skip the passage just because it's from a section which you don't like. For example, you don't like political science related things, but they have given you a political science paragraph or a RC. So you will not attempt it at all. That's a wrong notion, wrong belief. Okay. So gather some marks from here. The second place from where you can gather some amount of marks is the critical reasoning questions. So target the critical reasoning questions of RCs first. तो critical reasoning question के कुछ direct questions होते हैं, कुछ RC के अंदर होते हैं. I would ask you people to go by the RCs क्योंकि RCs से already आप fact based questions निकाल रहे हो तो एक तरह का context आपके दिमाग में बैठ गया है. And this is from my personal experience that critical reasoning questions go correct when you know more about the subject. The direct questions are difficult to do because उसमें एक छोटी सी सेंटेंस या एक छोटी सी पैराग्राफ दे दी जाती है जिसके बेसिस पर आपको पूरा इन्फरेंस कंक्लूजन जो भी हो निकालना पड़ता है. बट अगर आपके बारे में आपको एक चीज के बारे में 3 पैराग्राफ्स में डिटेल में बताया जाए, so it's easier for you to assume, imagine, as well as connect to the author, right? So the first step which you should do is go and target the RC related inference questions. So इसका मतलब ये हो गया that I am asking you to focus more on the RCs. Okay? Verbal का क्या है ना? That's a bonus. बिल्कुल openly बोल रही हूँ. The verbal ability part is a bonus for you. Okay? I can never say this. I'm myself saying this in my video. I can never say this that I'll be able to get all the verbal ability questions correct, even if I have learned or practiced verbal ability throughout the year or for 2 years or for 10 years also. क्योंकि verbal ability का कोई syllabus नहीं होता, ठीक है? So the more you practice, the better you get at it, no doubt. But still, you can't guarantee yourself 100% accuracy, right? So VA जो है bonus है, ठीक है? VA attempt आपको डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द क्वेश्चंस गिवन इन द एग्जाम करना है. अगर आप कंफर्म्ड हो कि ओके ओके ये तो मुझे पता ही है, ये तो सही होगा ही, या फिर आपने ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन किया और आपके पास सिर्फ एक ऑप्शन बचा, देन इन दोस सिनेरियोस यू आर इन अ गुड प्लेस टू अटेम्प्ट द VA क्वेश्चंस एंड गैदर मार्क्स फ्रॉम इट. तो इसको बोनस लेके चलो, इस पर डिपेंड होकर मत जाना. ये मत सोचना कि मैं RC छोड़ के सिर्फ VA पे टारगेट करूंगा. दैट कैन मेक योर लाइफ miserable. Okay, just saying. And next, I have already covered it. So that means if you are attempting around, let's say, see guys, I have made a video on score percentile thing. And I have also made a video that how is the accuracy mattering, how is the accuracy related to it. So go through that video one, score percentile accuracy video. And there you will see the number of fair attempts you should make in the VA section to get your cutoff done. Okay. Target 10 to 12 so that even if you get a 8 you can get a call. Just saying that, but मैं कभी इसके favor में नहीं हूँ. I've been always telling this in every video of mine whenever it comes to cutoff that aim for the stars, at least you will land on the moon. Okay, so aim for 12, 14, and then at least you will land at 8. Okay, that will do your job. So keep that in mind. And cutoffs keep changing every year, highly volatile, highly flexible. So don't take a number which is on the lower grade. जो भी किसी वेबसाइट में बोल रहे हैं कि 6 पे 8 पे भी कॉल आ जाता है, उसका आप 4 मार्क्स ऊपर ही लेके चलो. ओके, फाइन. नाउ सेकंड पार्ट, what are you going to do in the days left and how are you going to clear the cutoff by your own preparation, of course. So step one is visit my quick revision sheet. This is the QRS link and the QRS screenshot you see over there. Go to the verbal part. Okay, go to the verbal part and there do Control F if your Windows laptop. Okay, or search for the word critical and you will get all my old critical reasoning videos like this. Now, I have told this in my previous video also and telling it yet again that I have made some small 10-15 minutes videos on specific topics like weakening the argument, assumptions, okay, and inferences, things like that, conclusion based. Please go through those videos. They will be really helpful for you to understand कि actually conclusion में करना क्या है, assumption निकालते समय करना क्या है. And once you get the concepts clear, I want you to practice. But I believe that since only few days are left for the examination, it's probably impossible for you people to go through the GMAT Critical Reasoning Bible. It's a big, huge book, and you will not feel satisfied if you leave it in the middle. So I have recommended few questions. Okay, as I said in the beginning of the video, मैंने अपने पुराने सारे notes निकाले. उसमें से जहाँ पे मैंने प्रैक्टिस किया था उनमें से मैंने देखा किन किन क्वेश्चंस पे मैंने सर्कल मारा है, ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस में किन किन को रखा है, किन किन को रिवीजन क्वेश्चंस में रखा है और कौन कौन से मेरे गलत भी हुए थे. I have kept that, I took it that out and I found out that these were the question numbers which really were some tricky questions related to critical reasoning. So ये आपको मिलेगा कहाँ? ये फाइल का नेम है एंड पाथ तो आपको पता ही है किस पाथ पे जाना है आपको. ठीक है, समय की सुइयां तो सबको पता ही होता है. Okay, but whatever it is, it will be discussed in the Telegram group. Okay, do not please DM anyone. Okay, that's there in the bio as well as in the latest chats of the major group you have. I mean, we have, right? So these are three exercises inside critical reasoning where I have picked up the 15 questions which I found tricky, important, difficult, and to the level of that what is expected and almost seen in the trend of that. This follows the trend of that, okay, remember. So I have picked up these 45 questions from critical reasoning, which I want you to solve in the remaining 5-6 days. I literally want you people to go through them at least. अगर solve भी नहीं करना ना तो simultaneously question पढ़िए और solution पढ़िए. देखिए कि क्यों इस question के answer को B माना गया है. What are the points which makes B as the answer? And this will really help you not just to clear the cutoff but also to maximize your score in that. Trust me, this works. And the third step is the ones who are looking forward to the ZAT specific RCs. वैसे मैंने live sessions already पहले कर रखे हैं एक दो सिर्फ ZAT के PYQs के, तो आप please जाकर live tab में जाइए and get the videos from there. Okay, it's very, I'm not so well right now, so but still I'm managing to complete my 30 courses which I promised you for the workshops. But yeah, one thing which I will totally tell you is that in this video which I recently uploaded was the that specific RCs in which I gave you some RCs to practice. They are right there in the Telegram group, the link as well as the practice material, and also in the video you will find the things to pay attention in a ZAT RC. So if you haven't seen this video yet, please visit it. Step number 4 is the verbal ability part. So I have some specific questions which I practiced during my preparation, and again the same thing, just like critical reasoning, I have kept these numbers highlighted because they were tricky, hard, difficult, or the most important thing, very, that level kind of. So I have got some practice material for you people as well. This is the name of the files. So you will get the path from here. Okay. And the question numbers can be copied out from here. Okay. Take a screenshot of this if possible. That there's an exercise number 10 that is related to incorrect sentences, and I have given you 10 questions. Here also, find out the correct sentences. Exercise number 11, 10 questions. Exercise number 2 is sentence with two blanks. I have given five questions. Inappropriate substitute, words similar and often confused, 5 questions. Close test, paragraph with blanks, that is close test itself. There are 3 close tests I have suggested you. Please try to solve them. And sentence with a blank, 5 questions. Para forming with 5 sentences, and para completion questions. I guess if you go through these 50 to 55 questions from the verbal ability part, आपकी लाइफ सेट है. मुझे नहीं लगता आप लोगों को कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी. आपको एटलीस्ट सॉल्व करने का अप्रोच पता होगा. And if you guys know the approach of solving, no one can actually stop you from getting the answers correct, because एक चीज में तो आपको help मिलेगी, that will be the option elimination. So for option elimination, you should know something, right? And this is that something which I'm talking about. So that's all for this video, guys. Here were all the tips and tricks for clearing the cutoff of VA section in XAT, as well as the practice material for the remaining few days left for XAT. Those who are watching this for the next year preparation, इन सारे questions को आपको solve करना है along with the entire other questions in the exercises. ठीक है? Then let me know in the comment section if you like this video, and do like this video as well. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share तो सभी को करना है. So share this video. Let's reach higher numbers on this channel, and more people should know about this channel, right? Because मेहनत होती है तो appreciation भी मिलना चाहिए. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and all the best to all of you.